Good evening and welcome to Tuesday night's edition of Primetime News. I'm Selima Shimwe-Feleni. Leading the bulletin tonight, Prime Minister Sarah Kurongerwa Amadira is not losing any sleep over next year's SWAPO elective Congress. She says serving the Namibian people under her current portfolio is the only thing on her mind. Next year, SWAPO will hold its intra-party elections to deploy cadres into various positions, including the position of President, Vice President, Secretary General, and Deputy Secretary General. The party will also elect individuals to its about 87-member Central Committee, as well as the Political Bureau. Being one of the most senior individuals in government and the SWAPO party, the Namibia Press Agency interviewed Kurongerwa Amadira to gauge if she has ambitions to take up a leadership position at party level, as is being purported by SWAPO sources who preferred anonymity.
I always say that SWAPO for deploying its cadres, and all of us usually focus ourselves the execution of the tasks that we are currently assigned to do, instead of preoccupying ourselves with other things that the party has a way of dealing with. So for me, that position remains. I'm not really thinking about that. I'm thinking about the multiple challenges that I have alluded to that face our country, and that is what I will be thinking about, how I can optimize my contribution towards resolving.
The All People's Party APP, through its legal representative, Henry Shimtwikeni Company Incorporated, is demanding a recount of the November 2020 Regional Council and Local Authority elections in the Ndongalinena constituency. The election results for Ndongalinena indicate that the APP's Njambi Baltazar Daniel received 1,061 votes, while SWAPO Party's Kampota Michael Shiwana won with 1,073 votes. The Popular Democratic Movement Shipapo Kasian Kayeye received 146 votes, while Independent Patriots for Change's Patrick Siemo got 70. The Ndongalinena constituency in the Kavango East region has no local authority, and a total of 2,250 votes were counted during that election. Namibia this afternoon recorded 154 new COVID-19 cases and 5 new deaths. This brings the cumulative number of confirmed cases in the country to 37,896 and 411 deaths.
We announced 154 new COVID-19 confirmed cases, which were identified from 1,206 results which were received over the past 24 hours. They are distributed geographically as follows. Umsati, 44, 40 from Oshikuku, 3 from Utapi and 1 from Tsandi. Komas, 26, all from the Windhoek district. Hardap, 22, with Mariental having 19 cases and Rehoboth 3. Kavango East, 15 from Rundu. Oshikoto, 14, 11 from Onanjokwe, 2 from Tsumeb and 1 from Umthia. Zambezi, 13 from Katima Muliro. Kunene, 5 from Opuo. Erongo, 4, 3 from Walsh Bay and 1 from Swakopmund. Ochadanjupa, 4, 3 from Okahanja and 1 from Ochivarongo. Oshana, 3 from Oshakati. Karas, 3 from Ruderitz. Ohangwena, 1 from Enhana. We announced today 5 deaths from Wolf's Bay, Windhoek, Grootfontein, Keetmanshoop, and Okongo. From Wolf's Bay, we have a 30-year-old male who died on the 19th of February, and this is classified as a COVID-related death. From Windhoek, 66-year-old male who died on the 21st of February. It's also a COVID-related death. From Grootfontein, 16-year-old female who died on the 21st of February. This is classified as a COVID death from Keetmanshoop, 59-year-old male, who died on the 20th of February. And this is a COVID death. And finally, from Okongo, is a 100-year-old male who died on the 21st of February. This is a COVID-related death. All the deaths, they had multiple comorbidities. We do extend our sincere condolences to the bereaved families.
Namibia has no protocols in place to identify, diagnose and support learners with special education needs, a report on the Namibian Examination and Assessment System review has revealed. The report, commissioned and released by the Education Ministry in partnership with the United Nations Children's Fund early this month, recommended that policies relating to inclusive education need to be enhanced. We'll be back shortly after the news roundup. Welcome back. Minister of Urban and Rural Development, Erastus Uthoni, has urged councillors to put aside their political differences in order to successfully deliver services to their regions and municipalities. Uthoni made the call on Monday during the opening of a 4-day induction workshop in Swakopmund for newly elected councillors who assume duties after the November 2020 elections. We will return after the economics roundup. And in sports news tonight, after successfully hosting the first leg of its 2021 National League, the Namibia Bowling Association is calling on Namibians to join the sport of lawn bowling. The association over the weekend hosted an Inland versus Coastal National League, which saw Transnamib Bowling Club dominating the men's Premier Division as well as the First Division, while Eros Bowling Club dominated the Women Premier Division and Second Division League.
In an interview with Nampa on Tuesday, NBA President Michael Wells said the competition over the weekend was exciting and competitive, but they still need more Namibians to take an interest in this exciting sport. The president added that this year there won't be international bowling competitions, but as a federation they have plans of hosting the African States Tournament in September. Wells also stated that the NBA will be hosting trials in 2 weeks' time to select more players that can represent the national team when bowling gets back to competitions. The second round of the Lawn Bowling National League is scheduled for 17 and 18 April, with Nami Park Bowling and Rosemont Bowling clubs taking each other on in Swakopmund. The third round will be held during the weekend of the 3rd and 4th July, with Nami Park traveling to Windhoek to battle the Central Bowling Clubs, while the final round will take place during the weekend of the 24th and 25th July, with the Central Bowling Clubs traveling to the coastal town of Swakopmund for the final showdown.
We will return after the sports roundup. That's all the news we had for you tonight. Many thanks for tuning in. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe, like, share, and click on the notifications bell to stay up to date with the latest happenings locally and globally. From myself, Salima Shimwefeleni, and the entire Nampa crew, it's good night.